Hey, new coach. It's me, Britt. So hopefully you know who I am by now, but I'm going to be your upline and your mentor as you get started with your Team Beachbody business. So I want to just start by welcoming you to Team Diesel and Daisies. The way it works is that I'm your upline, but your star upline is Amy Silverman. So you'll be a part of my team, Diesel and Daisies, which is a top 2,000 team out of over 500,000. And you'll also be a part of Amy's team, Set Your Soul on Fire, which is actually the #2 team in the entire network. So you're definitely in the right spot to have a really great start to your business because you're going to be surrounded by high achieving, badass, successful women. So I'm so excited for you. And I just want you to know that you made an amazing decision by doing this. I know that it's not easy to commit to this, for many of you, second career, to kind of take a leap of faith into something maybe you don't fully even understand yet, to spend money and commit to getting healthy. I mean, there's so many components to this. I know it's not an easy choice. Before I signed up as a coach, I talked to my mom about it first. I immediately called her and I was like, is this for real? Is this a scam? Like, I was nervous. I didn't really know what I was getting into. And she reassured me she had done things like this back in the day. And she's like, the only thing I want you to know is it's a job. Like, you have to work it or it's not going to work for you, you know? And then I went to my husband and I had to ask him if we could invest the money into me starting this business. And that's definitely intimidating because it was kind of my way of saying, if we invest this money, I'm going to make it work, which is a little bit scary. But I want you to know you made the right decision. You are being set up for success by being on these two teams, and I'm really excited for you. This job has sincerely changed my life. By now, you probably know that from my posts and the videos that I sent you, but I'm different emotionally, physically, financially, just everything about my life is nothing like I expected it to be in all the best ways because of Team Beachbody and this career. So I'm so happy for you for committing to this. You're absolutely going to crush it. So I want to start this off by setting some expectations of you. So a lot of people get into MLMs and for some reason they think that it's like a lottery ticket to money or something. Like, they're just gonna like sit on their butt and like post a few times about what they have to offer, and like money is just gonna fall in their lap and they're gonna like buy a home in Jamaica and barely have to work. Or I don't know, people have these really weird expectations of what MLMs are. And so I just kind of want you to know a few things up front. So the first thing I want you to know is that success or failure in this business is entirely up to you. This is not a lottery ticket. It's not one of those things where it's like, hopefully you started in the business early and you're going to get super rich off other people or something like that. You are going to be provided the resources and the tools to run your business, and then you're going to have to do that consistently over time to be successful at this. And if you don't do that, you don't take your resources and you're not consistent over time, you won't find success in the business. So just know that it's up to nobody else how your business goes. It's up to you whether or not you succeed at this. I also wanted you to kind of know what my job is as your upline and as your mentor. So my job is to help you become independent of me as quickly as possible. So a lot of people come into this business and they expect me to babysit them. And the reality is I have my own business that I'm running, and that's where I'm spending 80% of my time is running my own business and helping my own challengers. And honestly, I don't want to be your boss. Chances are you got into this because you wanted freedom and you don't want someone telling you what to do, and you don't want someone making the rules, and you don't want someone, telling you how to run your business, right? So what I want for you is to know how to run your business and then go do it independently of me and not be depending on me to be your mommy or your boss or anything like that. You don't need that crap. This is your business, and I want you to know that my job is to help you take ownership of that as soon as possible. So with that said, after becoming a coach for your first 30 days, you are more than welcome to add your challengers into my challenge group. So know that you are personally always welcome in my challenge group. If you're not in one currently, you're always allowed to reach out to me and be like, hey, Britt, are you running a challenge group? I need the support. I'm still your coach. Even if I'm your mentor, even if you have your own coaching business, I'm still your coach, and I'm still here to help you succeed at your health and fitness journey. You are always welcome in my challenge group. For the first 30 days, you're also allowed to add your challengers into my challenge group so that you can really get familiar with the format and see what coaching really means. Just know that it's still your responsibility to show up for them. So you still need to be in that challenge group logging your daily activity, and then if they're logging theirs, you need to be, interacting with them, encouraging them, and doing the coaching job, right? But you can do that in my challenge group for the first 30 days, and then you're going to be expected to branch off on your own, or you can work with another coach, just not me, but you can open up your own challenge group from there. And then I also wanted you to know that for your first 60 days, you have my undivided attention. And so I remember when I first became a coach, like I needed to know, how do I send my links to people? Sometimes I would get weird messages. The weirdest one I ever got was a girl told me it seemed like I was trying to online date her. So I remember sending it frantically, like I screenshotted it and I sent it to Melissa, and I was like, what do I say? This is so awkward. And so for the first 60 days, I'm happy to help you maneuver through conversations, figure out the logistics of the business. Do rise up to the leadership position, and do look up, if there's something you can look up on Google, look it up on Google. Like if you have a really simple question, like what is PIO? Then go look that up. Watch a video on YouTube. You don't need me to answer that question for you, but if you need mentorship of how to run your business, how to talk to people, for the first 60 days, I am all yours. So make sure you start running your business right away and take advantage of that really critical time. From there, after that first 60 days, you have to earn my time by hitting Success Club. So for those of you who don't know, when you sell a challenge pack, which means the Shakeology plus the nutrition plan plus the workout, that's 2 Success Club points. And it has to be to a new customer. If it's a repeat customer, you will not get more Success Club points from them. So challenge pack, 2 points, and then Shakeology Home Direct, which means specifically the monthly shipments, you will get 1 point. So you need to be getting at least, 2 Success Club points on the board, meaning 1 challenge pack or 2 Shakeology HD, in order to earn my time beyond that first 60 days. So you need to show me that you've taken everything that I've taught you and you're applying it and getting results, and then I will continue to mentor you and help you in your business. But you need to be working this. You can't just expect for me to always be there to support you if you're not holding up your end of the bargain and doing the work and using the information that I'm giving you. So the last thing I want you to know is that there are going to be ups and downs in this business. I've been in this business a year and a half now, and overall, when I look back on the year and a half, it's been a beautiful journey. But I absolutely can remember very vividly those months that sucked and just felt so hard, and where I was questioning, like, am I cut out for this? Can I do this? But what it always came down to for me was like, if I wasn't doing this, what would I be doing? Like, this is my passion. I love it. I know I can succeed. Like, giving up is the only way you fail, and failure wasn't an option to me. But there are definitely good times and there are definitely bad times. And so I just want you to know that up front. And I'll know when you're in one of those down times, because you'll stop talking to me. You won't be in the team page. You won't be answering my messages. You'll just kind of be MIA. I won't see you working your business on social media. And so I want your permission when that happens, when you're in those down times and I feel it happening. Do I have your permission to come to you and remind you of why you want this? So your first assignment, and write this down. I hope you're taking notes anyway, but definitely write this part down. When you message me to set up your Getting Started Right, your GSR call, I want you to first let me know that yes, I have your permission to remind you of why you want this for yourself when you are in those down times and you are MIA and you seem like maybe you're trying to give up. So make sure to write that down, so that that's the first thing that you either text me or email me, is that yes, you can remind me of my goals when I fall off track. So from there, I wanted to direct you to the Business Quick Start. So that should be included somewhere in the email or in the back office training. I'm revamping the email, so sorry, I can't be more specific than that. But Business Quick Start, it's something that's provided to you by Beachbody. You should have been directed to it. So the first thing I want to know is if you've located your Coach ID. If you haven't, this is so important. All you do is sign into your free Team Beachbody account, click on the Coach tab, then on the left you click on Coach Online Office, and then on the top left of your screen, this is if you're on a desktop, on the top left of your screen it'll say Coach ID, and you need to write down that number. So this number is like the key to your whole business. So from there, once you have the number, you need to go to this web address. So get ready to write this down. It's TBB, as in Team Beachbody, TBB Coach 411, the numbers. So tbbcoach411.com /coach _link _ generator, GENERATOR, _US /. So tbbcoach411.com/coach _link _generator _US /. Okay, that was a mouthful. Okay, so here's what I want you to know about that. You're going to go to that website anytime that anyone wants anything. So let's say you're throwing a free Shakeology group, or let's say someone's like, yes, I'm in, I want to sign up with the 21 Day Fix Challenge Pack, or it doesn't matter. If they're like, I want to buy the cookbook Fixate, or it doesn't matter. Anything that they want from you whatsoever. Your first job is to go to this page, type in your coach ID. There will be a blank spot. You just type in the coach ID number you just wrote down, and then click, it says like submit or something like that. So click submit. And from there, the first thing you always do, no matter what, I cannot emphasize this enough, no matter what, is you want to send them the link that's called free membership. So basically what this does, it doesn't cost them anything to sign up for that. So even if it's a free group, they need to sign up for this. This makes sure that they are your customers. So you've obviously done the work to talk to them, to build trust with them, to invite them to something. Now you want to ensure that you get the credit for what you're doing. So sending them this link first ensures that you're going to get the credit for what you're doing. They are now your customer. So from there, if there was something specific they were going to purchase, you send them a second link directly to whatever product they're going to purchase, whether it's 21 Day Fix Challenge Pack, Country Heat Base Kit, Performance Line Sampler. You can send them a direct link. It's also going to be on that website. You just kind of have to sift through it. And on the contrary, let's say they sign up as a free member with you, and then a year down the road, they see some infomercial for some new program, and they go to Team Beachbody and they buy it. You're still going to get the credit and commission for that purchase because you're already their coach, because you did your homework, because you made sure they had that free membership. So this is so important to protect you and your business that you do that first always. The next part of the business quick start says create your action plan. It talks about getting a success partner, and it talks about your why. So I really want to make sure that you take time to do this, because when we do our GSR call, your why is going to be a lot of what we talk about. And so here's the thing, you guys. When I signed up as a coach, my why wasn't very huge. I was really just hoping to help people, and I was hoping to make about $500 a month. But my reason behind it was huge, which was that I had autoimmunity, and I was already sharing about it because I genuinely wanted to help other people prevent autoimmunity. And that's a really big mission and a really big vision for myself, for what I wanted out of this. And so basically it was that, and then the $500, even though that doesn't sound like a big amount of money, was going to help us pay off my medical bills. And I was living with horrible guilt that I caused us all this debt. And of course it wasn't something I did intentionally, but it was something that happened because of my health, and I felt guilty for not contributing. But at the same time, I needed to continue being at home and working on my health. So this was a way for me to earn money while still working on myself and my health journey. So I had a very clear reason why I wanted this, and that's why I'm still here this far down the road. So we'll talk a little bit more about this whole concept in your GSR, but make sure that you start really thinking about your why, and don't put limits on it either. You know, my why was very small, but I'm here to tell you now, a year and a half into this, your why doesn't have to be small. The possibilities with this are pretty endless. So I want you to start thinking about your dream life if there was no boundaries on your life. You know, if there was no one to tell you you couldn't, then what would you do with this business? Start thinking about that, because that's a big thing we're going to be talking about. And then the next part of the business activity tracker, or excuse me, business quick start. Sorry, I had to look at it. So the other thing on the business quick start is setting your goals. So I'm going to help you set those goals right now. It's basically fill in the blanks. So the first thing is you want to be aiming for Success Club 6 in your first month. So month 1, Success Club 6. That means you're selling 3 challenge packs. Basically, you're helping 3 people get started with challenge packs, and you're golden. The reason you want to do this is because, as the next goal says, it's going to pay for your product. So basically, you've invested $140 to $160, most of you, to start this business. So if you are able to help 3 people get started with challenge packs, you're paying yourself back for that investment. So that's what you want to do in your first 30 days. In your first 30 days, you also want to shoot for Emerald. So hopefully you've done some of your homework already, but in case you don't know what Emerald is, the way that your business works is a binary, kind of like a family tree. Like picture a family tree. So you're at the top of your family tree. You're like the queen bee. And then you want to have 2 coaches underneath you, one off your right branch and one off your left branch. We call them legs, right leg and left leg. So basically, to be an Emerald coach, you have to sign up 2 people as coaches. And the other thing I want you to know is that they have to be active, meaning they've purchased at least $50-ish, 50 PV, personal volume we call it, worth of product. So, but basically, like if they sign up with a challenge pack or Shaco HD, that's automatic. You don't even need to worry about it. But the reason that you want to do this is because this means that you're open for business. But when you sign up these people, they do not need to be actively working the business. They just need to be signed up with coaching accounts. This could be for the discount. So if you have someone who, let's say you talk them through and they're like, yes, I want to sign up with the 21-day fix challenge pack you recommended. Here's how I would usually present it. I would say, that's so awesome. I'm so excited for you. I have one more question and then I'll send you the links to sign up. Are you thinking of making this more of a short-term goal that you're looking to hit, or are you looking for a more long-term lifestyle change? I only ask because if you think that you might stick with Shakeology beyond your first 30 days, it's financially beneficial for you to sign up as a discount member. So then a lot of times they'll be like, oh, well, I do want to make this more of a lifestyle change. You know, what's a discount member? And I say the way that it works is you pay a $16 monthly membership fee, but you're saving 25% off all future purchases. So even with that fee accounted for, you're still saving about $20 a month on your Shakeology. Should I shoot you the links to sign up? And they'll be like, yeah, that sounds great. Done. And I also generally let them know, you know, it can be canceled for free at any time, which is true. So yeah, that's pretty much how I would present that to get you to Emerald in your first month. And again, you want to do this because you're open for business once you're an Emerald coach. This is when you're eligible for residual income. So basically, as your team accumulates volume, which means they're either ordering product or they're helping others get started with ordering product, that volume is accumulating and you can get team cycle bonuses that just make you residual income from helping your team either stick with their health and fitness journeys or run their businesses effectively. So that's a major, major thing. And the other thing is that you're eligible for free and paid leads through the company when you're an Emerald coach. So you can get either free leads through Team Beachbody, or you can get $30 paid leads through the Shakeology website. So usually I will make about $100 a month off of free leads just because I'm an Emerald coach and I'm hitting Success Club. So that's month 1. And then in month 2, you have really similar goals. Also month 1, when you hit the Success Club 5 or higher, you will get a call, like a conference call with our CEO, Carl, which is really cool perk, and you're considered a success starter. And then you hit Success Club again in month 2, again, you've paid for your product, and then you want to hit Success Club again in month 3 and pay for your product. And when you do that, all 3 months in a row, you are a 3rd month success starter and you earn a free ticket to Coach Summit. So at this point, it'll probably be, because right now it's December, so by the time you guys hit that, it'll be January, and you would actually be earning your Success Club or your Coach Summit ticket for the following year, 2018. I actually signed up with the same kind of a situation, which is why I mentioned that. But this is something you totally want to shoot for. Coach Summit is a great opportunity for learning. It's a great opportunity for a fun vacation and to connect with me and the rest of the team. So this is definitely the goal you want to shoot for. The only thing I want to also mention, like say if you signed up right now, December 12th is the date. You would want to either hit Success Club in December, January, and February consecutively, or Team Beachbody recognizes that you wouldn't have this full month of December, so you can also shoot for January, February, and March consecutively. That's the way it works. So you can either hit it your first 3 months or your 2nd through 4th months. Either of those count, but it has to be consecutive 3 months in a row of you hitting Success Club 5 or higher. So just be aware of that and the perks that come with it and the fact that you're then paying for your product. So I've done that all the time, like pretty much all the months I've been a coach, and I've never lost money on my business because I'm just always hitting that minimal goal of hitting Success Club. Okay, so I also wanted you to get out your business activity tracker. And these are basically your steps to generate results in your business. So if you want to know what the day-to-day grind looks like of a coach and the things you need to be doing, this is it. You need to print out a bunch of them and you need to follow this like it's your religion to have a successful coaching business. So I just want to set some goals for you about how many times a week you want to do these different activities. So the first activity on there is being proof that the product works. So that means your Shakeology and your workouts. you want to be drinking your Shakeology 7 days a week, and you want to be working out according to your workout schedule, which is anywhere 5 to 7 days a week. And you need to be following a program like 100% of the time. It's not a free-for-all. It's not going to serve your business if you're just like, I'll do some Country Heat today, I'll do some Turbo Fire tomorrow, I'll do some PiYo the next day, and then I'll do some Insanity Max 30. That does not work for your business. I'm telling you right now up front, you've been warned. You need to be following a program. And you can repeat the same program as many times as you want, but you still need to be following it beginning to end, according to schedule, sharing that journey, sharing your results, and showing people that it works. That is being proof that the product works. So 7 days a week Shako, 5 to 7 days a week workout. The second one is personal development. 10 minutes a day or 10 pages, I think they say. Aim to do this 6 days a week. And if you're looking, I'm not sure the format that you prefer. If you're looking for a book, You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero, Sincero, is a great place to start. That's also available to purchase on audiobook. So you can either read it or listen to it on audiobook, whichever works best for you. If you're more of an audio person in general, Build Your Tribe is a podcast by Shalene, our instructor for PiYo and Turbo Fire, and she's the bomb. I love her. So you can also listen to Build Your Tribe. That's completely free. So those are the places I would probably start you guys for personal development. If you do have any certain struggles you know you're gonna have, like confidence is gonna be your issue, or consistency is gonna be your issue, or dialing in your nutrition is going to be the issue. You can always come to me and ask for specific PD suggestions because I know a ton of stuff. So you're always welcome to come to me and ask that question. 6 days a week for personal development. Number 3, staying connected. You want to aim to do this 2 days a week. So basically, you're going to want to be like listening to your National Wake Up Call, and you're going to want to be plugging into the Set Your Soul on Fire webinar. So that's twice a week. Mondays at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is the National Wake Up Call, and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is the Set Your Soul on Fire webinar that's conducted via live video in the Facebook team page. Number 4, running your social media 7 days a week. This is one of 2 activities you need to be doing every single day. You need to be showing up on social media every single day, and you need to be aiming for at least 1 personal post, 1 health and fitness post, and 1 motivational post. So that's kind of your format. If you have a job where posting 3 days a week seems impossible, there is a website called Hootsuite, HOOTSUITE.com. And you can actually go on there and schedule your posts. So like I could go on there tonight and plan out my personal, my motivational, and my health and fitness posts for tomorrow, and just schedule like, okay, post the motivational one at 8 a.m. and then post the health and fitness one with this photo at 1 p.m. and then post my personal one with this quote at 8 p.m. or whatever. And you can schedule it out for you if you know you're not going to be available to post. So you can do it. You can plan those all. You can plan your whole week of posts on like Sunday night if you wanted. It's totally up to you. I do them organically because this is my only job. But if you have a job or you're going on vacation, know that that's an option that's available to you. Number 5, making new contacts 2 to 5 a day, it says. So you want to aim to do this at least 6 days a week. And there's a couple ways to do this. So I've lately been using, and the technology changes all the time, so hopefully this sticks for a while. But I go to Facebook, and in the top there's a search bar, and I'll put women who like, and then I put something that I like. So women who like blue heelers. It's my favorite dog. That's what we have. So women who like blue heelers. And then at first usually your friends pop up, but if you scroll down a little bit, then it'll start showing you people who generally have mutual friends with you who are women who like blue heelers. So I will add friends that way because I automatically know that we have something in common. Another way you can add friends, and this is a really effective way to build solid relationships, is to go into groups. So I'm actually part of an Australian cattle dog group. And, a couple times a week, I'll go in there, I'll post a picture of Diesel. A great thing to do is ask advice. People love giving advice. So I might be like, oh my gosh, you guys, like every time we go to the beach, he sucks up salt water and then he gets a belly ache. Like, what do you guys do to prevent that? and I'll put a cute picture of him at the beach, and then people love to converse with you. So people start giving me suggestions. I'll usually, say thank you, and then like I might go and friend request them, and if they accept it, then I can private message them and be like, hey, thank you so much for the advice over on the healer board. Like that really helped. I'm so tired of seeing him have bellyaches after the beach. It makes me super sad. How many healers do you have? And just start forming that relationship that way. And then the last way, and I don't recommend this as much because I get a lot of negative Nancy's this way, but you can just like go into your friends list, because obviously you already know you have a mutual friend with them, and just add people randomly that way. But I don't prefer doing that because, like I said, then I know nothing about them. We may have nothing in common at all. Number 6 is inviting, and you want to invite 2 to 5 people a day. I think they suggest 3 challengers and 2 coaches is roughly what you aim for. So you want to be doing this 5 days a week at least. And this is how I like to do it. And I'll just kind of briefly explain my funnel, if you will. But I'm posting every single day about health and fitness, right? So I go on and I see who has liked my health and fitness post, both on Instagram and Facebook. And then I go to them and I say something like, hey girl, I just want to say thank you so much for liking my video of my MMA style workout yesterday. It really means so much to me when people support my health and fitness journey. It's not always easy being so open and vulnerable publicly. Are you on a health journey too? Something like that. And so usually they'll say, yes, I'm on a health journey. So I start digging into that. Are they really on a health journey, or are they just saying they're on a health journey, but what they mean is they want to start one? Sometimes they'll say, no, I'm not, but I should be. And then I'm like, perfect, I'm inviting you to my challenge group. And then sometimes they'll be like, no, I'm not. And if they're totally not into it, fine, they're totally not into it. But it starts a conversation about health and fitness that can lead pretty quickly to an organic invite to my challenge group. Or on the contrary, if they say, yes, I am on a health and fitness journey, and I ask them, awesome, like, what kind of goals are you working towards, and what are you doing to hit those goals? And if they're like, I eat paleo, I go to the gym 2 days a week, I'm working with a personal trainer, I'm a big fan of lifting, and I also do a lot of, turbo kick for my, classes for my cardio, and they seem to like know what they're talking about, and then I get to say something like, that's so awesome. It sounds like you already see the value in investing in yourself. Have you ever thought of paying that forward and helping others get healthy like you have? And now I've invited them to the coaching opportunity. Simple as that. So that's kind of how I go about inviting. Number 7, returning messages and follow-ups. At least 5 days a week, you need to be returning your messages. Number 8 is checking in with your challenge group. So this is the other one you need to do 7 days a week, because a couple things. Number 1, your challengers are the people who love you, trust you, have faith in you, and put their money on you. And you owe it to them to show up for them every single day. So you need to be in your challenge group posting and encouraging your challengers and answering their questions every damn day. Okay, you guys? The other thing is that challengers are your best potential coaches. So when they get in your challenge group and they see you coaching and how simple it is, and they start getting results from these products and realizing how badass Shaco is and how badass our color-coded container system is and how fun our workouts are, it's really easy for you to go to them in a couple weeks and say, hey girl, you've absolutely been crushing it in our challenge group. I'm so impressed by you. I'm actually looking to mentor 2 girls this month for my team. Have you considered coaching like I do? Because I seriously think you'd be a rock star, and I'd love to educate you more on the job. And that's your best option for inviting effective coaches, is to have them go through your challenge group. So you need to be a good coach and make sure they're getting results in order to possibly convert them into a successful coach. And then lastly, number 9, you want to connect with the team. And I would aim to do this twice a week. So this just means being in the team pages, looking at what's being posted. Post something of your own, a motivational quote. Tell us a script that's been working for you. Tell us a funny story, a failure you've had. Tell us about the, sad thing that happened with your dog that week. Like we're not just there for business. We're there to be a community and a support system to each other. And a lot of people are there just to take advantage of the discount and the positive community. So be a part of it. And that's a big part of this job, is choosing to be a leader. I have a lot of people in there who are silent bystanders, and when I see that, I'm like, that person's probably not going to be the most successful coach, because they're not engaging and they're not being a team player and they're not being a leader and they're not being an influencer. So I always made it a goal of mine to help my coach run her team from day one. I wanted to be a voice in there. I wanted to have a presence in there. So you be that person for your team. You have a voice, you have a presence. Go and add something positive to that community. And that's how I will see potential in you and know that you have the potential to be a rock star coach, because that's what I did from day one. And I know that's what sets me apart from a lot of other people, was that I chose to be a leader from day one. So that's it for the business activity tracker. So here's the last part of this. I want to help you by giving you some really black and white assignments. So I'm gonna give you some assignments, and when we have our GSR call, I want you to give me dates for when you can have these assignments done. So the first thing I want you to do is to announce that you're a coach on all of your social media platforms. I recommend doing this within your first week of being a coach. So come up with a date within your first week of signing up to do this. Also, the way that you're going to do this is by storytelling. You don't just want to be like, hey guys, want to let everyone know I'm a coach. If you want to join my 21 Day Fix Challenge group, let me know. No one cares about that. That is boring. I always say when you post, ask, is this interesting, entertaining, helpful, educational, or something else that I can't remember right now. But if it's none of those things, like, don't post it. Inspiring. That was the last thing. So posting something like that is just bland and boring, and it doesn't inspire or help anybody. So this is what you want to do. Post a pretty picture of yourself, your face, smiling, be happy. Tell us your story. What brought you to this point? You came to me, or I approached you and you were interested for a reason. There's something in your life that you're wanting to change, whether it's your finances or your health, or the level of fulfillment you feel from life, or your ability to stay home with your kids, or whatever it is that inspired you to want to take this opportunity to become a coach. You need to share that first. So say, you know what, you guys, like, it just came to me within the past few weeks that something was missing in my life, and what I realized it was that I'm not able to stay home with my kids. I don't feel fulfilled in life because what I really want is to be home with them every day. But what I have to do is go to a job that's not my passion, to earn money to support my family. So I've actually taken a leap of faith and decided to become a coach, which means I'll be working on myself and helping you guys and paying it forward and helping you guys do the same, because I'm ready to change my health and my finances. So who's with me? Or something like that. So give me a date in your first week that you're going to make that post. Second of all, I want you to plan a date for your first challenge group. So again, for 30 days, you can have your people in my challenge group. So around day 30, I want you to pick a date where you're going to open up your own challenge group and tell me the name. So right now, mine is End of Year Fitness Challenge. January will probably be something about, New Year, New You, or something like that. We do a lot of like bikini boot camps come February, March. So just come up with a name that resonates with you and your style and your brand, and let me know what that name is going to be and the date that you're going to start that challenge group. And then the last thing I want you to do is reach out and find a success partner. So we can talk about this more on the phone if you want, but basically having a success partner means that you have someone to hold you accountable, to bounce ideas off of, to ask questions before you come to me, because I have, a lot of coaches that I'm working with. So that'll be someone that really helps keep you on track, and you'll do the same for them. So I remember when I first became a coach, I would text Melissa, I'm like old school, paper and pen. So I would text her a photo of the people I talked to that day, my ongoings, my follow-ups, my new conversations, my invites, my friend requests, so she could see I did my work that day, and that held me accountable and make sure I was getting in the habit of doing the things that I needed to do daily. So to find a success partner, you can either reach out to someone personally. If there's someone you've seen on the team pages who you resonate with, reach out to them via message and say, hey, you're super inspiring me. Like, here's, I'm a new coach. I'm shooting for this kind of goal. I want to make $1,000 a month and be able to stay home with my kids within my first year, or whatever your goal is, and ask them if they want to be success partners. On the contrary, if there's no one who's standing out to you, or you're a little more shy, just go on the team page and say the same thing. Brand new coach, looking to earn $1,000 a month and stay home with my kids. I'm looking for an accountability partner and someone I can bounce ideas off of. Is anyone else looking for a success partner? So I want to make sure, again, that you do that before our GSR call. And I want you to confirm on our GSR call that you've done that. So on our GSR call, I'm going to reiterate what you need to have done. So you need to tell me when you schedule our GSR call that I have your permission to hold you accountable when you fall off track, when it's one of those down times, number one. Number 2, you need to have a date for announcing that you're a coach. Number 3, I guess at this point, number 3, you need to plan a date and a name for your first challenge group. And number 4, you need to have reached out for a success partner. So yeah, these are kind of your tactical tools for getting started on your business and your assignments for getting started on your business. So from here, shoot me that email. Give me some dates and times that you're available for that GSR, and we'll make it happen. And also make sure you're thinking about your why and what you want out of this so that we can really dig into your goals. I also just want to get to know you guys. You know, like I said, our team it's not just about business, it's about community and friendship. And I brought you on board because there's something I see in you that I like about you, that I believe in, that I think is an asset. So I want to know who you are. So I'm really excited for our call. I'm really excited to get to know you. Really proud of you for taking this leap of faith, and I'm super excited to help you through these next couple of months while you get your business started. So I can't wait to talk to you, and I'll hear from you soon. Talk to you later.